Are back-ish? No, we're not actually gonna see Trash Panda on stream. Trash Panda wanted me to continue streaming from the closet, but unfortunately my webcam didn't reach that far, so I had to bust out. And that's also true, Trash Panda does not have a face, because Trash Panda is a Trash Panda. I need to get this full screen again. So I'm really hoping we don't have the same, like, it minimizes every 3 minutes problem that we had last time. Actually, can I pin text? Hopefully that'll work. Thank you very much, C. Thanks for joining. Full screen. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. Alright. So when last we left off, I will let you know I fixed our slight grammatical error. We are now officially Trusty Justice instead of Justice Trusty. Let's see. So when last we left off, some people were dying and being found on telephone lines. We got sucked into the TV. I'm living with a cop, which I have very complicated feelings about. And when we left off, there was a big school announcement that happened. So that can't be good. Hope you can't hear the neighbors too loud
you're
over,
up.
like...
Well, I'm off.
Dojima left the house.
Dad has to go do something. He got a call, so he left.
Oh, Hanukkah looks worried about her dad. And it's raining outside. That can't be good. But hey, I'm sure it's nothing. Hey, maybe if we're lucky we'll be able to see Saki at school today. My one true love.
When I looked, I saw 3 police cars zooming by. You live by the police station, don't you? Did you hear anything? I heard some yelling, but nothing more. A total disappointment. Geez, you need to pay more attention to stuff like that. How else are we supposed to get the juicy stories?
Fucking cops. Yeah, I'll bet there's been an incident. Hey, I want to point out, Gary, it's raining outside, that can't be good. Keep in mind that since I live in Seattle, it's raining most days in general, which also means it's raining most bad days. So I'm technically right.
Hey, did you see it yesterday? Of course not. What is that, rumor for real? I don't know, but it seems like a lot of people have seen it.
Everyone's gossiping, as always.
Yukiko said she'd be here after lunch. I wonder why they're holding a school assembly all of a sudden. Hey, what's wrong, Yosuke?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, poor
Everyone,
Yosuke.
please settle down. The school assembly is about to begin.
Probably realized that he doesn't have a chance with Saki anymore since I got involved.
First, the principal has something to say.
I regret to say that I have a terrible announcement for all of you. One of our third-year students, Ms. Saki Konishi of Class 3,
It's beautiful, I know.
has passed
Wait, what?
away. Ms. Konishi was found deceased early this morning. The reasons behind her passing are currently under investigation by the police. If they ask you for your cooperation, I urge you as students of this school to provide only the facts.
Senpai's
Here?
about that, right? I saw it too.
All right, please quiet down. I have been assured by the faculty that there's been no evidence that bullying was involved in the incident.
I don't know, man. Bullies are crazy.
So mind what you say, not only to the police, but to anyone who asks.
Found dead? How could this happen?
Oh man, Yosuke. Wow. That...
She died the same way as that announcer, right? It's so creepy. Well, last time it was from an antenna, but this time she was hanging from a telephone pole. It's gotta be a serial murder case. Someone said the cause of death was some unknown poison. Unknown? Come on, this isn't some sci-fi drama. Oh, by the way, did you hear? Someone saw a girl that looked like Saki on that midnight channel thingy. They said she totally looked like she was in pain. Isn't that scary? Sounds like someone had a nightmare. The media's been broadcasting their interviews with her nonstop, so maybe they just had Saki on the brain.
Sheesh. It's easy to toss around theories if you're not personally involved.
Hey, did you guys check out the TV last night?
Yosuke, not you too.
Just listen for a sec. Something kept bothering me, so I watched it again, and I think the girl on the screen was Saki-senpai. There's no mistaking it. Senpai looked like she was writhing in pain. And then, she disappeared from the screen.
What?
You heard Senpai's body was found in a similar situation as that announcer's, right? Well, remember that guy you told us about? How he was all excited that his soulmate was the announcer? Maybe, just maybe, but Ms. Yamano might have been on that midnight channel before she died too.
What's that supposed to mean? Hold on. Are you saying people who appear on that TV die?
I can't say for sure, but something tells me I just can't dismiss it as coincidence. Plus, remember what that bear thing said? How that place was dangerous and we should leave before the fog clears? It also said that someone's been throwing people in there. And that room with the posters on the wall, it has to have something to do with the announcer's death. I mean, don't you think there's some kind of connection there? Couldn't that world in the TV have something to do with Senpai and the announcer's death? Well, what do you think?
What do we think? Eventually we'll get to some points where I'll want you guys to pick what we say, but for now, I think that's preposterous.
Then you think it's all a coincidence? If there is a connection, then it's a good bet that the two of them went inside that world. That would explain the posters in that room. Which means, if we look around, we might find a place that has something to do with Senpai too.
Yosuke, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going in again. I want to find out for myself.
Don't do this. You should just let the police handle this and...
You think we can rely on the police? They haven't made any progress on the announcer's case.
Some things never change.
Besides, even if we told them about the world inside the TV, there's no way they're gonna believe us. If I'm completely off base with this, that's fine. It's just, I need to know why Senpai had to die like this.
Yosuke.
After what I've seen and what I've put together, there's no way I can ignore it now. Sorry, but you're the only person who can help me. I'm gonna go get ready. I'll be waiting for you at Jeunesse.
So it looks like me and Yosuke are going back into the TV again.
I can kinda understand how he feels. But we can't be sure we'll be able to get out safely again. What should we do? You serious? Anyways, let's go to Jeunesse. We can't leave Yosuke alone.
You guys came.
You just go to Walmart, and there's just this kid. He's wrapped himself in a rope holding a big-ass golf club.
We came to stop you, idiot! Come on, you really shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous.
I know, but we were able to come back once, right? If we go in from the same location, maybe we'll meet that bear again.
Maybe isn't good enough.
Look, I can't just act like everyone else and pretend this has nothing to do with me.
That's true, but
What about you? Could you just walk away?
Oh, as much as I think this might be weird, we can't really leave this alone.
Yeah, I thought not.
Because again, can't trust the cops.
I'm glad to know you're that kind of guy.
And also besides, Trusty Justice never backs down from a challenge.
Don't worry, I'm not going in without a plan. Chie, I'm leaving you in charge of this.
huh? What's that? A rope?
We'll go in with this tied to me. So I want you to hold on to this and wait here.
What? Then this is a lifeline? Come on, wait a sec.
Here, this is for you.
I just got a golf club. And some medicine. Yeah. If we get into a fight, my trusty 9-iron and a couple of bottles of NyQuil's gonna get me through the day.
I thought it might be better than going in empty-handed. Alright, let's go. There's no use wasting any more time. Chie, whatever you do, don't let go of the rope.
Hey! I said wait! See? I knew this wasn't gonna work. Now what?
Is this... Look, this is the same place as last time. So they are connected from place to place. You guys! Why'd you come back? I
You're the ones behind this!
You're that thing from last time. Wait, what the hell did you just say?
Lately, I can tell someone's been throwing people in here. It's making this world more and more messed up.
Look, I know you're trying to convey important information, Teddy, but you're just so hideous. I'm just gonna have to look the other way.
This is the second time you guys came here, and I don't think anyone forced you in.
God, look at those eyes.
That means you're the most suspicious. You guys must be the ones throwing the people in here.
Look at his angry face. Man, don't label us like that.
What are you talking about, throwing people in? If someone was thrown in here and they couldn't get out, they might die. Who would do such a... Wait a sec. All this talk about someone throwing people in here. Does he mean Senpai and the announcer? Did that someone throw those two in here? Hey, what do you think?
What do you think, guys? What's most likely? Do you think people accidentally fall into the TV? I certainly do. The stream delay makes this whole you pick the conversation option thing really hard. But this seems funny, so I'm gonna pick it.
So, the other two might have tried touching the TV screen like you did and fell in by accident. Well, that actually happened to us, so we can't completely rule it out. But doesn't it bug you how this bear keeps saying someone's been throwing people in here? Let's assume he's telling the truth. Could it be that someone's throwing people in here intending to kill them? If that's the case...
What are you guys mumbling about? Why'd you come here anyways? It's a one-way door. You can't get out once you're in. Remember how I had to let you guys out?
Yeah, whatever. We don't need your help this time. See? This time we have a lifeline. What?
Poor Yosuke. Best laid plans.
Hey! You better let us out once we're done investigating here.
Your tune changed quick.
I'm the one who wants to investigate. I've lived here for a long time, but it's never been noisy like this till now.
God, just look at the twitch of his ears. It makes me uncomfortable.
Do you have proof? Prove to me you're not throwing people in here.
Shut up. It doesn't work that way.
See? So it is you guys.
For the last time, it's not us, so we've got nothing to prove to you. Hey, you better answer our questions. This isn't like last time when we came by accident. We're dead serious. Listen up, because people have died in our world. Every time the fog appears, a dead body shows up with it. It has to be related to this place somehow. If you know something, tell us.
A dead body? Whenever the fog appears? I know that if it's foggy on your side, the fog lifts here. It's really dangerous when the fog lifts. That's when the shadows get violent. Ah, I get it.
Huh? If you get it, then explain it to us, damn it. If it's foggy on our side, it isn't in here? Shadows get violent?
That's why I said to hurry back. It's dangerous when that happens. Okay, no more questions. I know you guys did it. You better stop right now.
I've told you and told you we're not the ones doing it. I've about had it with you. Why the hell won't you listen to what we're saying?
I'm just saying, you might be the culprits. I'm just making sure.
So, look at his eyes there. Do his irises function as their own eyelids? Like, how does that even...
What? Man, this bear's driving me nuts! What is this place anyways? It looks like a TV studio. Is something being filmed here? Hey, don't tell me. Is that weird show being filmed here?
Don't think about the eyes.
Weird show? Filmed? What does that mean?
I'm asking if someone's been filming the people that get thrown in here.
I don't get it. This world has always been like this. No one has ever done that filming thing here. Only me and Shadows are here. I told you before.
Look, we don't know what these shadow things are, or what you are either for that matter. You keep telling us to prove our innocence, but you're the most suspicious thing here. Maybe you're the real culprit. And what's with that stupid costume? I'd say it's time you showed your face.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
He's like Zipper from Animal Crossing.
What the hell are you? It's empty inside.
Hey, Jack Tack.
Me? The culprit? I wouldn't do such a thing. I just live here. I just want to live here peacefully. Okay, I'll believe that you guys aren't the culprits. But I want you to find the real guy who did all this. You have to stop him. Promise me, or else I'm not gonna let you guys out of here.
Wait,
You little...
not gonna let us out.
This can't keep going on. My home here will be a complete mess. And then I...
What are you crying for
Oh
all
god,
of a
it's
sudden?
crying now.
Jeez, this thing's really weirding me out.
Well, I guess if we're gonna figure out what's happening, we're gonna have to
Hey, what should we
trust
do?
this creature. Besides, Igor, remember him?
It seems you will encounter a misfortune at your destination, and a great mystery will be imposed upon you.
Remember that one fortune teller guy? Maybe this is what he was talking about. What was the contract Igor mentioned? I don't remember shaking hands with anyone important recently. Did I shake hands with someone who wasn't important? I don't know.
You're the only ones I can ask. Will you promise me?
I guess this is a deal of some kind.
Thank you!
Damn bear. Practically holding a gun to our heads. But it's true that we came here to figure things out. So far, we're completely in the dark. Look for the culprit, huh? Bring it on. You got my word, too. Might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy.
Trusty Justice! Hi, I'm Yosuke Hanamura, and this is my buddy, Trusty Justice, and we're here to solve your crime.
You got a name?
Teddy!
Yes, the bear is named Teddy.
Figures.
It is a weird game, but it is one of my favorite games, Jack Attack.
But how are we supposed to find the culprit in the first place?
I don't know. Oh, but I know where the last person came in.
The last person? You mean Saki-senpai?
I mean the person who came in and disappeared last time. I don't know the name. Well, I'll take you there. You might find clues.
I'll call you Jack. I didn't know I was supposed to only call you Jack.
Oh, one thing first. You two should put these on.
What are these glasses for? Whoa!
You're not just a viewer. There's different people like different references of them.
The difference is like night and day. With these on, it's like the fog doesn't exist.
They'll help you walk through the fog. Well, I've been here for a long time, so you can rely on me. But I can only show you where the place is. You guys will have to defend yourselves.
What happened to relying on you? There better not be any monsters, you understand?
There are definitely going to be monsters. Senpai does not hate you,
weapons,
Jack.
but, I mean-
Jack.
They're more for show. We just got here. If it's so dangerous, why don't you do something instead of relying on us?
No way! I've got no muscles. Oh, I'll give you guys moral support from a safe distance. How's that sound?
I guess I do kind of look like the guy, don't I? A little bit. Back when I had my hair like that. I don't know. He's much more he's much more of a jock than I am. All right. All right. So what do you think? Do we poke, push, or punch the bear? Violence is always the answer, says Gary. Yeah, and Gary did pay me money. So.
No!
Is this thing for real? This is so lame. We swore to find the culprit, and this is all the backup we get?
Oh yeah, can I ask you something? Who's this Saki-senpai person? Someone
Oh my God,
you know?
look at his legs.
That doesn't matter right now. Anyways, at least now we know Senpai might have been thrown in here. Maybe we can find more information too. Let's get moving.
Let's get moving, Trusty.
Wait!
Good old Trusty Justice.
What is this place? It looks just like the shopping district. What's going on here?
Some weird places have appeared here recently. Things are getting so tangled, I don't know what to do.
By the way, why are you standing so far from us? You better not be planning to hightail it if something does come up.
Of course not. I mean, I can't stand too close, you know? I get in your
Oh my
way.
God, the blushing bear. I hate it.
Man, they really went all out on this. But out of all the places in town, why'd they replicate this one?
How should I know? This is reality for the one who's here.
As usual, nothing you say makes any sense.
All right, have a good night,
This is
Jack.
our
Thanks for
shopping
showing
district. We're not far from Saki-senpai's.
up. I hope you have a great night. Please do. Have a good night.
I knew it! This is the liquor store that Senpai's parents run. Does this mean Senpai disappeared here? What could have happened?
Wait a second. They're here.
What?
Shadows. I had a feeling they were going to attack.
Huh?
I love these monster designs.
I am thou. Thou art I. The time has come. Open thine eyes and call forth what is within.
So.
Yeah! Alright. Our first actual fight. With my trusty 9-iron in hand.
Stay calm and listen. Some shadows have weaknesses. If you can pinpoint that weakness and take advantage of it, the battle will be a lot easier. I can tell this one has a weakness too. Try stuff out and see what works.
Alright, so, for the first actual battle, a big part of Persona's combat. This isn't JoJo, but it's close. A big part of combat in the Persona series is exploiting weaknesses. So, very frequently enemies are going to have an elemental weakness of some kind, and if you exploit that, you can get extra turns and then bigger attacks later on. Right now, we have one Persona, and that is Izanagi, and that's that big sword-wielding dude you saw before. And Izanagi's specialty is lightning attacks. This is a tutorial battle, so it's kind of easy to figure out what the weakness is going to be, given we only have access to one element.
I'll keep track of what attacks have what effects on enemies.
And guess what? In this one, you only have to crush a tarot card to summon your Persona. In the last one, you had to frickin' shoot yourself. In the one after this, you had to rip off your own face. This is the tame one. Alright, so we've knocked them both down. That means they were both in a sort of weakened state. And so now we're just going to finish them up. Not gonna lie, it is very JoJo. Feel a surge of energy after the recent battle.
You did it,
We're now a
Sensei!
level 2 Trusty Justice. Trusty Justice has faced his other self. He has obtained the facade used to overcome life's hardships. The Persona Izanagi.
Whoa, what was that? Did I hear you say Persona? What was it? I mean, what did you do? Hey, you think I can do it too?
Probably not.
Calm down, Yosuke. You're troubling Sensei.
Sensei?
Gosh almighty! You're amazing, Sensei! I am one impressed bear. I can't believe you were hiding such an amazing power. No wonder the shadows were scared of you. Are you the one who's able to bring people into this world? That's what I thought. This is really something. Don't you think so, Yosuke?
Dude, you call him Sensei and then don't show me any respect?
Sorry.
Well, your support wasn't bad, though. I gotta give you some credit for that.
Huh? Really?
All right. You two keep it up, and I think we'll be fine from here on out. Now let's get back to the investigation.
Yeah, Persona's very much our just JoJo stance.
Man, I wonder what could have happened to Senpai here.
I will say, Personas have less esoteric powers.
I wish Jeunesse would go under.
It's all because of that store.
What the?
I heard that Konishi-san's daughter is working there. Oh my, how could she with her family's business suffering like it is?
I heard their sales have gone downhill because of Jeunesse.
Stop it.
That poor father, to have his own daughter working for the enemy. What a troublesome child.
Hey, Ted. You said that this place is reality for those that are here, right? So, does that mean this was Senpai's reality when she wandered in here?
I only know about what's over here.
Fine. Whatever's going on here, we'll find out ourselves. Damn it, not again.
Saki, how many times do I have to tell you?
Is this Senpai's dad?
You know what the neighbors say about you, right? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You're the eldest daughter of a family who's owned this store for generations. Is it the money? Or did you meet some guy there? Just tell me why you have to work there of all places.
I can't believe this. She seemed like she had fun at work. She never said anything like this to me. You're telling me this was how Senpai really saw things? These photos. Hey, is this... It's the photo we took the other day with the other part-timers at Jeunesse. Why is it cut up like this?
The photo shows Saki smiling. Yosuke is standing next to her.
I never had the chance to say it.
Is that Senpai's voice?
I always wanted to tell Hana-chan.
Huh? Me?
That he was a real pain in the ass. I was nice to him just because he was the store manager's son. That's all. But he takes it completely the wrong way and gets all enthusiastic. What a dick.
Pain in the ass?
Who cares about Jeunesse anyway? Because of that store, our business is ruined. My parents hate me. The neighbors talk behind my back. I wish everything would just disappear.
It's a lie. This can't be. Senpai's not like that. It's so sad. I feel so sorry for myself. Boo-hoo! Actually, I'm the one who thinks everything's a pain in the ass.
Huh? 2 2 Yosuke's?
Who are you? I wouldn't think that. Yeah, right. How long are you going to keep deluding yourself? Screw the shopping district and Juness too. You're sick of everything, especially living out in the sticks. What are you saying? That's not true. You put on a good show of being carefree and happy-go-lucky because you're so terrified of being alone. The more the merrier, right? You've got to be surrounded by people to block out the pain of isolation. And what's this about checking out this world for Saki-senpai's sake? Ha! I know the real reason you came snooping. Stop it! Why so panicked? I thought I was just spouting bullshit. Or maybe I do know everything you're thinking. Why's that? Because I am you. You just came because you thought it sounded like a good time. What else is there to do out in this shithole? A world inside the TV. Now that's exciting. You didn't have a single other reason for coming here, did you? It's not true. Stop! Stop it! You're just trying to act like a big shot. If all went well, hey, maybe you could even be a hero! And that senpai you were so sweet on, her death was the perfect excuse. That's not true! What are you? Who are you? I already told you.
I am thou, and thou art I.
I'm you. Your shadow. There's nothing I don't know about you. Screw that! I don't know you! You can't be me, you son of a bitch! That's right! Say it again! You're not me! You're nothing like me! Yeah, that's right. I am me now. I'm not you anymore, see? I am a shadow, the true self. I'll crush everything that bores me, starting with you. Get out of my sight! How long can you survive this?
This one's much stronger than the last type. Be careful! Whenever you feel threatened, just defend yourself.
So, the main theme of all Persona games is confronting the true self. The main characters use powers called personas, which is the Jungian concept of the sort of face you give off to the world, the self that you are in control of. Whereas the shadows, the bad guys, so to speak, are the uncontrolled inner self that we usually try and run from. And a lot about this game, in particular, is about confronting yourself and growing from that. And so, here we have the dark side of Yosuke that's started to grow out of control. And he's gonna be our first real tough fight. But not really, because I know what to do. So, this shadow uses wind attacks, which we are weak to. But it also still happens to be weak against lightning, which we have. So, it ends up being kind of an even fight. And yeah, Gary brings up the id, and Charles Jung, the psychologist that sort of inspires a lot of the Persona series, was one of Freud who came up with the ego, id, superego thing. He was one of his apprentices. And so you get... There's definitely some connections to those different schools of thought. Anyway, so we've knocked this thing down, so it's weaker, but if we use another lightning attack, it's not going to have the same effect, and it's going to use more of our magic energy, which is pretty limited. So instead, I'm going to use Cleave, which, instead of using our magic, uses our health. That might sound counterproductive, but it can be a more efficient use of our resources.
That's not gonna work!
Alright, so we've taken a lot of damage now. Thankfully, Yosuke gave us some NyQuil. So we're gonna just take a sippy sip of that real quick. And now he's guarding.
It's guarding! It's weak point!
And I don't trust that. So I'm also gonna guard. Which was the right choice, because that would have been another wind attack that wrecks us. Yes, K-Penguin, he is fighting with a golf club. It's the best we got at the moment. So it's, he drank medicine. Medicine. I'm gonna, for my purposes, I'm calling it NyQuil. I bet it's more of a painkiller, technically. Let's see, so... This fight's still pretty cut and dry since it's early days. I am going to use Rakukaja here. Persona does have a somewhat frustrating capability. One sec. And they tend to name all their spells things that aren't what they mean in English. I happen to know Rakukaja is a defense buff. I thought it was a debuff. I was wrong. I'm not using Rakukaja. I'm gonna zap him again, because I don't need more defense right now. The tone of the game, just to speed you up, it is very anime. It's got this sort of wacky humor to it, but it's also got serious moments.
Defend yourself!
Later in the game, we're gonna have actual weapons to fight with rather than just a golf club. And you know, we'll be healing more with spells and stuff, but for now we've got our medicine, or NyQuil, is what I'm gonna keep calling it. And we've got our trusty 9-iron. I should also mention that my character's name, if you weren't already aware of it, let's see, can I even show my character's name right now? I can't. Anyways, I named the character Trusty Justice, so... oh, he's guarding again, so we want to guard too.
You're getting to be a real pain. All right, I'm gonna crush you with everything I got. Get out of my sight.
All right, we're getting a little weak here, but we can't be much further behind. I hope. Just gonna keep going with that 1-2 punch.
Pain in the ass.
And now he's starting something out, which can't be good. I'm gonna guard. Yikes. We got another sippy sip of NyQuil. So he's just gonna keep doing that.
It's going to attack! Defend
So
yourself!
I'm going to try and rush him down.
It's going to attack! Defend yourself!
Don't underestimate me.
I think we're almost done here. Yeah, there we go. And now we're a level 3 Trusty Justice. And Izanagi's leveled up too now. So, personas in this game are, in a way, kind of like Pokemon. You collect them, you level them up, they get stronger. But one thing that is different is, unlike in Pokemon, you don't really have a permanent team. You'll use certain personas for medium amounts of time, but eventually you're always going to have to fuse them off to make something better. So I'm thinking of a fun thing with future streams where we name the personas after donors, so we'll see about that.
Yosuke, are you okay?
Yeah. What happened? You're not me.
That thing came from you, Yosuke. You have to admit it, or it'll go berserk again.
So, this still isn't a choice that we really have any consequences, but what I actually want to say is you're still yourself. I think. Everyone has different sides to them, that's true.
Myself.
And we need to accept our bad along with our good.
Damn it. It hurts to face yourself. I knew it wasn't lying, but I was so ashamed that I didn't want to admit it. You're me, and I'm you. When you get down to it, all of this is me.
And once Yosuke's come to terms with his true self, he gets the same power as you, and he gets his own persona, Jiraiya.
This is my persona. When we heard Senpai's voice, I wonder if that was something Senpai had been keeping deep down inside. He was a real pain in the ass, huh? What a way to find out. Jeez, this is so embarrassing. If you weren't here, I don't know what would have happened. Thanks. Hey, Teddy. Could Senpai have been attacked by her other self here? Like how it just happened to me?
I think so. The shadows here were originally born from humans. Sometimes the fog clears, then they all go berserk. And you saw what happens next. A strong-willed shadow draws others to it, and the big mass of shadows kills the host.
So that's why people die when it gets foggy in our world.
Yosuke's pretty worn out. This world isn't made for humans. It's not comfortable for you here. I don't hear any more voices. I think we're done with this place. Let's go back.
Hey, Teddy. You said that this place is reality for people who enter, right? So that shopping district and the weird room we saw before, did they exist because the ones who died entered this world and it became their reality? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, did those places form because of the people who entered this world?
I don't know. It's never happened before. But that's probably where they were when the shadows attacked them. The fog does lift here sometimes. The shadows get really violent then. I always get so scared I have to hide when it happens. I sensed people here twice before, but both of them disappeared after the fog lifted.
So let's get this straight. Senpai and that Yamano lady were thrown in here, and since they couldn't get out, they wandered around. After a while, that shadow thing came out of them. The fog cleared, it went berserk, and it ended up killing them. Does that sound right? So if I'd been here until the fog cleared, I would have been in much deeper trouble?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You were lucky. Sensei and me were here with you.
Damn it. Senpai and that announcer, they were stuck here all alone. No one could save them.
Yosuke. They disappeared when the fog lifted, but they were safe before that. No shadows attacked them. They attacked us, though. Maybe they're keeping a close eye on us. They might see people who investigate this place as enemies. It'll be dangerous, but we might be able to fight them. We might save people.
Are you saying if anyone else gets thrown in here, we can save them before they disappear? Like how you guys just saved me? Anyways, we need to catch the one who's throwing people in here and make him stop. Yeah, I'm finally starting to understand what's going on.
Can I ask something too? If shadows are born from humans, what was Teddy born from?
Probably a bear.
You don't even know where you came from? How should we know?
I know some things, mostly about this world, but I don't know anything about myself.
Probably cotton and I don't know, that zipper, what are zippers made of? Iron? Steel?
To be honest,
Plastic?
I never thought about it until now.
Are you serious? No wonder we couldn't get a straight answer
Have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? Basically that.
Will you guys come back here? You'll keep your word?
Well, you're the one who said you weren't letting us out unless we do.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll let you out. But there's one thing. I'll be waiting for you guys here. You need to come in from the same place every time, so we can meet up. You could come in from somewhere else, but then you won't end up here. You might show up somewhere I couldn't get to you. Then you'd be doomed.
Doomed.
Got it?
Well, pretty much. All right, can you show us the way out?
Roger that. One exit coming right.
Didn't mean to skip past that, sorry.
Cool. First, we need to make sure there aren't any employees milling around out there.
Okay, go, go, go! Squish!
Hey, stop squeezing, you little... Ugh!
She's just been sitting there crying in front of the TV this entire time. In public.
Huh? Chie? Whoa, what's with that face? Ow!
Oh, the nerve of you guys! Oh, you're such morons! I can't believe this! You guys suck! The rope got cut off! I had no idea what to do! I was so worried! I mean, scared stiff, damn it! I hate you both!
Gee. Energy level.
I think that might have kind of sort of been our fault. Maybe we did go a little too far. Let's apologize to her tomorrow. I'm completely wiped out. I'm gonna go home, soak in the shower for a while, and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Well, see you in the morning.
Hmm? Oh, are you surprised to see me dressed this way? My parents sent me out on an errand. Are you getting used to your new town and school?
No.
I see. I suppose you haven't been here for very long. It must be difficult moving to a place you know nothing about. I've never been out of Inaba, so I wouldn't know what it's like to transfer to a new school. Oh, are you getting along with Chie? I mean, I always leave early, so...
She is a real handful.
I see. She's always full of
You're
energy.
telling me.
Chie's very supportive, you know? It's always her who gives me the little extra push I need. We had homeroom together last year, too, and I still remember how we'd cut class sometimes. Oh, I should get going. I need to make tomorrow's arrangements with our head chef. Our inn can't function without me right now. I'll see you at school then.
Dad's late.
Our next story is an update in our ongoing report on the bizarre murders occurring in Inaba. At around 7 a.m., local high school student Saki Konishi was found dead in Inaba's residential area. Since the body was positioned similarly to the last victim, and since Miss Konishi was the one who discovered that body, police are proceeding under the assumption that this may be a serial murder case related to the death of Mayumi Yamano. The coroner's report has established Miss Konishi's time of death at around 1 a.m. last night. The body went unnoticed until this morning as a result of the heavy fog blanketing the area.
Another incident. Dad won't be coming home tonight. I'll be okay. Can you help me do some stuff around the house?
Amagi Inn, located upstream of Samegawa River, is the town's oldest historical landmark. Vacationers are known to travel surprising distances in order to visit its open-air, radium-rich hot springs.
After the incident with Miss Yamano, the manager has stepped aside, leaving her daughter Yukiko to fill her shoes. In other words, she's a manager who's still in high school. Now that has a nice ring to it. Let's see if we can interview her. Excuse me?
Are you speaking to me?
We've heard that you're the new manager. Is it true you're still in high school?
Oh, well, I'm only filling in temporarily.
Someday, though. That aside, wow, you're looking gorgeous in that kimono. You must have had a lot of male visitors.
Super gross.
No,
Upon replaying this game, this reporter is probably my least favorite character.
This is boring. Oh, I need to do the
Okay,
dishes.
for a second I thought you were going to put on that Walmart commercial again. Alright. I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. I had a lot of fun playing this with you guys, and... Whew. Yeah, I think we'll wrap up here, but thank you everyone for watching, thank you everyone for donating, thank you for everyone's help with the Kickstarter and getting the news out there, and joining me on this wild ride, and being so supportive. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing a lot of streams over the next 2 weeks to promote the Kickstarter. Some of them will be me playing Persona 4 because it relaxes me, and some will be me drawing and doing other stuff. If you guys have anything in particular you'd like to see me do, please let me know. But until then, I think it's see you next time. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you all have a good night. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off now. Good night.